Aries, and welcome to your love reading for the week of September the 18th until September the 25th. Thanks for those who are commenting and subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you would like a private reading, you could always contact me. My email is in the box below, and I will get back to you within a few hours. Okay, so for the first card and how they feel about you, you have the Five of Cups. And this card relates to the fact that they may be feeling a bit disappointed, a bit frustrated towards you. Perhaps something hasn't turned the way they were expecting. Perhaps they feel also left out in the cold and not acknowledged for something. So they're feeling a bit lonely and they fail to see what else you are offering or what else life has to offer. They are focusing on this disappointment, whether it's something that has truly happened or something that is only in their head, like some worries. They could be worried as well. Perhaps a lack of understanding also. So what they expect is the Hermit. So they expect you to perhaps meditate or study, or perhaps they expect you to just take some time out and think upon whatever has happened, or to think upon what will happen. So to think through carefully in order to make correct decisions. Or it could mean they expect you to just be closed off in your loneliness, like a hermit, someone that contemplates in solitude, So they could expect you to be this, to take some time out, basically. That's what I feel the most. It doesn't have to be true, but that's how they could feel. And also these readings may not resonate with all of you. Just pick the messages that resonate with you and don't try to force things into your life. So what they fear, what they fear is the Sun. So they could fear that perhaps a certain truth may come out. I want to just check something, just a second, because it also has other meanings, obviously. So, yeah, it could also mean they fear not being completely appreciated, so they fear being disappointed, or that you will give merit to someone else about something, not acknowledging their efforts, basically. Yeah. It's definitely they fear some sort of setback. Or they could fear you them not being able to open up completely or to reveal a certain truth. The energy between the two of you is that of the King, of the Queen of Swords, and this Queen does symbolize divorce and horrible things in love. No, well, not horrible, but it does symbolize divorce, though it doesn't mean you're going through a divorce. It could mean, for some of you, few of you, not everyone obviously, but on the positive side it could also mean that this person is thinking a lot about you, or that you're thinking a lot about them. It could go both ways, that you're both thinking about each other. It could also mean being quite practical and logical when it comes to choosing. So perhaps you have to choose between two partners, or, well, it does depend on your situation, but both of you are having a very logical energy. This sword, she cuts out the bullshit out of her life, basically. So yeah, but it could also mean as I said, on the positive side, you're both thinking about each other, both thinking about how to progress. I mean, this queen has gone through a lot in her life, so she doesn't want to repeat the same mistakes, and that's why she just cuts out anything that does no longer serve her. So possibly you're both doing this, or one of you is doing this. So what will happen is the Six of Pentacles. So this could go both ways, and this depends on your situation. So it could either mean that you are starting to see other people, to date other people, or it could also mean that you are starting to appreciate one another again. Well, you will start, because this is what will happen card. It symbolizes the future. So you could also express your gratitude to one another, and this could bring you closer in the future. But I do feel like some of you are starting to date or seeing other people, or considering seeing other people, because your general energy is that of the Two of Wands, and this card, the Two of Wands, is a card of choices, of thinking about what the world has to offer and not limiting yourself. Basically, it's a card of choice. It's a card of advancement. So this is your general energy, Aries. It could also mean that you're feeling quite authoritative and you know where you're going, or that you know that the choice you make are the ones you have to, carry through with, and are the ones that will take you into a happy place in life. So trust your intuition, trust your voice and your choices. So I did pick two guidance cards, and the first one is, I open my mind and say yes to life. And it says, life is inviting you to experience a whole new level of happiness, healing, prosperity, success, and love. And the next card you have is, I connect with nature today. And it says, spend some time outdoors today. Breathe in the fresh air, relax under a tree, take in the whole sky. Notice that nature isn't judging you. So Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you. If you would like a private reading, you can find my email in the box below, and I would get back to you quite soon. So thanks for watching, and I will speak to you next week.